But let's go back into the advantages. And this first advantage is really defined by freedom, okay? You're looking for the absolute freedom, and you're living your dream, and your home really becomes the world, you know? I don't like when people are saying like, hey, I'm from the world, when I ask them where they're actually from. But actually, as a digital nomad, this becomes true, you know, because you're not bound to any location anymore. Like really through your online job, you can decide every day where you want to go anew, you know, and this also doesn't matter where you are. You know, if you want to go to Japan, if you want to go to Mexico, as long as your visa, your passport permits you, you can make every day the decision what you want to do. And this is absolutely beautiful, I would say, you know. And by having this online job, first time, I would say, when I look, for example, at my friends, when they want to do something, they always have to ask like their boss for vacation. Okay, can I go 2 weeks in August? And the boss is saying yes or no. But now you're your own boss and you have the freedom to decide it on yourself. So the first time your work is adapting to your life and not the other way around. So I'm looking always for the cheapest flight in the month, and I don't care which day that is, because if I find it, I'm just gonna schedule my work like that I can take this flight. A very practical example here. And this also means that you decide when you have to travel, yeah? And saving money on transportation can mean a lot, you know? As a digital nomad, you have the possibility to travel anti-cyclic. That means like you're not going to the places in the most expensive periods. You're not gonna fly when everybody else is saving. And that's just like a very monetary advantage, you know? That adds to like paying less for having the same experience, and even a better one because you go when there's not all those tourists, okay? Actually leaving your residency, not needing for commuting is also such a big advantage regarding this like working from everywhere aspect, you know? And yeah, you remember the Image movie where I said nobody wants to commute like 1 hour in those like crowded public transports, and you don't have to do that anymore. You know, wherever you want, if it's like in the cafe on the beach, if it's like in your hammock, if it's at your Airbnb, if it's in a bar, in the hostel restaurant. No, you sit down, set up your laptop, you connect to the Wi-Fi, and you start to work. And also this means you're not losing time anymore. You know, if you commute every day 1.5 hours, this is basically time that has been consumed from your life, that you had like so many other things you do, but your work forced you to do it. So, but now as a digital nomad, as working remotely, having an online business, you can really do that wherever you want, and you're not losing any time on it anymore. And also that means you can work while traveling, which is pretty nice, I would say. So me, for example, I really like to dedicate as much time as possible to the things I like, which is mostly traveling, as I said, spending time with friends, going out. And so the time that feels like downtime, where before you were doing nothing, now you can really use your laptop and work. For example, on the airport, waiting for your flight, on the flight, you know, or on buses. Like long buses now actually become a feasible way, not anymore of waiting, but actually having the possibility to make money, you know. And this is like really resulting in a monetary example here. Like let's say you have a 10-hour bus and you earn 50 euros per hour as a digital marketing freelancers. Before, you just saw the price of the bus and this long annoying time that you couldn't do anything, especially when you were on vacation. But what you see right now is that you can use this time for relaxation. And if you work 5 hours of the 10 hours, you actually make 250 euros while being on the bus. So you can 100% use your time efficiently, and the 250 euros you can use for the activity you love so much at the destination of your travel, okay? How amazing is that? Waiting time becomes working time. Traveling time becomes working time. And for this, like time used efficiently, again, you have more financial resources, more financial freedom, and also time at when you don't want to work, okay? I guess like the example made it clear here. So you can work anywhere you want and anytime you want, and also you can go anywhere you want and anytime you want. So this is the big aspect of freedom and your freedom of having a remote job.